Hello there and welcome back to Milk It Reviews. Rangemaster boots. These have been available for, I'm going to say a few months. I'm not sure exactly how long. These are my son's. As you probably know by now, he's a police officer here in the UK. He wanted something that gave him comfort, lightweight, were unobtrusive, but at the same time gave him the operational needs that he required when he's on duty. He had his eye on these for a while they're on 511's website. Those of you that are outside of the USA, unfortunately, will find that we see these wonderful products available in the US, and I'm sure you can order them from the US, but you might want to wait for them in your country. It just takes a little bit of time to filter through. But he waited and waited for these to come through, and when they did, right, I've got to be honest with you, I don't think he's taken them off. He's had these for about 2 months now, and he wears them a lot. I mean an awful lot, right? He's worn them on plainclothes duties, he's worn them socially, he's worn them for sports, but they're brilliant. Well, it's enough of me waffling about it. The boots come, this really is a tactical trainer, right, in a massive way. That's my slant on it. Right, the whole thing is over-engineered. I mean, let's start on the inside, right? We've got the Ortholite inner sole, right, which works extremely well. We find those in all of our 511 footwear, right, and they are absolutely superb. Well, I'm just popping this back in, right, just for your information. This is a UK size 8, so that makes that a US size 9, right, and it weighs in at 400 grams, and it's nothing. It really is nothing at all. It feels quite strange having it in the hand. The sole itself is very flexible, very grippy. You probably know by now, if you're a regular viewer, that we test our footwear in a local shopping centre. Right, if we go in there, especially on a wet day, if you can walk from the wet footpath outside and make it through the shopping centre without breaking your neck, you know you've got a good sole on your boot. None of the 511 soles have ever slipped on that surface, right, which is really quite something. Right, it's a nice broad design. I've got a wide foot, right. My son is sort of in between sort of regular and wide, and he was saying that there's plenty of room in these. I think I was a little bit snug for the first day or two, but they just had that little bit of give in them, and now they're just like wearing normal slippers. The sole has got this new sole that 511 have got. I say new; it's been about for a little while now. There's a lot of research got into this. I mean, these at the front here, they're fence climbing lugs. Will actually lock into chain link fencing, and they really do work. Right, it's quite astonishing to actually see the difference. Right, the inner on the instep here, it's shaped, and the grip's there, and it's designed to grip a rope. You know, it's little extras like that make such a big difference and turn this from being a casual training boot into a tactical trainer because of what you've got here. Right, I mean, a lot of his colleagues have actually bought these because for plain clothes work they're absolutely perfect, because if you do need to get up and on your toes a bit sharpish, right, then you've got the footwear to do it with, and it blends in. Look great with a pair of jeans. Right, reinforced toe. I'm not sure exactly what it stands for, but I had to write this down. It's a full-length CMEVA midsole. So there's obviously some sort of strengthening or shock absorption properties in here. The great thing about this new style of footwear from 511, you've only got an 8mm offset between your heel and your toe height, right? So it's very much like wearing nothing on your feet, right? It keeps your foot nice and flat, which, as we all know, right, that's a good place to have your feet when you're running. The patch kit, which we're starting to find on the 511 boots now, right, it comes complete with that patch kit, right. You've got a full set of patches with this boot. Sorry, If you're not familiar with that, I have actually reviewed this patch kit, right? I couldn't wait for it to hit the UK. I must have got a bit of a pest. I was a bit of a pestifier and kept emailing them saying, when are we going to get them here? Right, and eventually I found a stockist with them, and they're great. I mean, you can have your blood type on there, right? Penicillin allergy, no allergy at all. And they just attach with Velcro. Right, you don't have to have anything on there at all, it's just entirely up to you. Right, so it's your choice at the end of the day. Right, the loop on the back for pulling them on, right, is really, really good. That is a loop and a half. I mean, I've seen combat boots with a lot less than that, right, but it works. That's the thing with it. I mean, you've got great moisture wicking properties with these, right. The actual wear factor on these is superb. The shock absorption through the sole is superb, right. My son is very, very fussy when it comes down to everything, especially women. Right, but when it comes down to it, right, I asked him before I took these off him to review, and I just said to him, I said, have you found them? And he cannot fault them. Right, they are very, very good. Even down to the lace holes. Now, one thing he does do, you can tell by the shape of it, right, he pulls his footwear up tight, really tight. These lace holes have not started to deform in any way, which is great testament to the material that's on there, because I've had problems with lace holes, not on 511 boots. I've had with trainers and so forth where you land up where you start wearing through. Hasn't happened on these. Right, we'll keep our fingers crossed, and if there are any problems in the future, then I will report back to you on it. Nothing more I can say on this. One thing I will say, is it waterproof? No, it's not. Right, but I did notice on 511's website a couple of days ago that they have a waterproof version of this coming out. Right, hopefully it'll be in time for the winter. You never know our luck, so we'll be able to enjoy the comfort of the Rangemaster boot and also have dry feet at the same time. Right, but there you go. If you're new to Milk It Reviews, please hit the subscribe button. Lots more videos coming out in the near future. If you've got any questions, fire away. I really don't mind answering them. Right, if I don't know the answer myself straight away, I'll probably find someone that does know the answer. But thanks for watching. Right, goodbye.